Well, nice to see you back so early, Azewi. Nice to see you back. Azeweeb is reliably early to like every stream. It's honestly impressive. Kudos to you. Hats off for real. Hey, we got Amy and CD2. How's it going, friends? Oh, wait, Lee, I forgot to say the thing. Oh my goodness. Alright, I hope y'all can hear me. It's been a minute since I streamed. Let me go check. I'm on the right internet, yeah? Okay, we're good on that. Mic seems to be working. Not been doing progress on stuff. Sorry to hear that, but I do understand. I do understand how that can be. Oh no, Azeweeb. Fabled test build. I am definitely thinking about coming back to VOTV a little bit once this new big update drops. So, yeah. 1 week, maybe 2. Must have been nice to live in your own little bubble. It kind of was, where I was vacationing. I was going back to visit my grandma. And my grandma lives in like a small town of about 5,000 people. Like the downtown's like 3 blocks at most on one like street. And so it does going back there. Like it kind of feels easy to just like block out like the internet and the world a little bit. So it is kind of like a little bubble. I mean, I obviously wasn't completely offline, but I wasn't like checking up on like things as incessantly as I usually do. Hello, Dex. Aw, thanks, Amy. It's already peak. I'm so glad to hear that. I'll stay out of trouble in my big pink bubble until it all comes crashing down. So funny story. Oh my god! You've got the opposite problem that Pumpkin did! So I am typing like this. Pumpkin had no Z key. That was Pumpkin's issue. And now you have to use Z's for S. Oh dear. Alright. So mine is worse. To be fair, yeah, the letter that you have out is used a lot more than the letter Pumpkin did. But I also feel like that's so sad. Oh my god. Okay, before I get too off track. Yes, I am back. I'm finally actually back. For real. Not my little like few day return that I had like a week ago. I'm actually fully back at this point. Streaming will be back to regular schedule. Okay, I'll be back in 20. All right. So, to go over how that's going to look going forward, for a little bit, basically the next few weeks, I will be back on the schedule I had going during... it'll be its own kind of... Actually, it'll be its own kind of thing. We'll be streaming basically 4 days a week. It should be primarily Persona on Sunday. We'll be trying to do D&D on Monday. And then we'll be doing Celeste weekly still, and we're going to do one final summer mini-series, which will start on Friday of this week. That is what it's looking like right now. That will continue for 3, maybe 4 weeks, depending on how long the mini-series takes. I'm going to keep it a surprise for a little longer, Dex. It'll just be a surprise day of. It's very... very intensely silly. It's a rather short game that I played many years ago, but like fell just shy of seeing the true ending of, And because it's so silly, I'm gonna bring it back on the channel, and we're gonna do a little playthrough of it. It is not one shot. I'm sorry to say. CD knows what it is, just because I've dropped a few hints about it, and CD has been with the channel long enough to pick up on those. But I'm gonna keep it a secret for a little longer. It's a very, very silly game. It could be that one game. That game. I'm not sure I know what you're talking about, Azeweeb. Idol versus furries? I didn't know that was a thing. Oh, are you talking about Date Everything? No, it's not Date Everything. It's honestly even dumber. It's actually even dumber than Date Everything, I'm not gonna lie. I should stream Idol versus furries? This is an actual game. Idol. Oh my god. Oh dear. Nope. I don't want to know what that is. Idol versus furries. For $2. And it's like a fucking shooter. What is this? Oh my god. What am I even looking at? Oh boy. I didn't pick up on the joke. I'm sorry. What was the joke? You may need to explain it to me at this point. I don't think I'm gonna get it anymore. But yeah, let me return to streaming stuff. Yes, for the next 3 weeks, we will be on... It's just that game. It's supposed to be vague. Okay. I thought there was... I overcomplicated it. I apologize. Yes. Before I get straight... Yes. While I am doing that summer miniseries, we will be doing 4 streams a week. Once I am done with the summer miniseries, I will be dropping back down to... Jesus Christ, Amy. No, it's not that. I will be dropping down to 3 streams a week for my semester. And those will basically just be Persona, D&D, and Celeste. For a little while. That's where we're at right now. So, in the short term, what that means is we got the Celeste stream tonight. We'll be doing the summer mini series on Friday. We'll be doing Persona 3 on Sunday, and we should be doing D&D next Monday. I think most of the Empire's gang should be good for that. I guess the final last thing I want to bring... no. Yeah. I think I'll maybe keep streams on... I don't know. I don't have any solid plans for which days Celeste and the summer miniseries are going to be next week. So I'm just going to leave it there for now. Yeah. So that is what the plan is going forward. Very long term, we're getting somewhat close to finishing Persona 3. So once that is done, I have a handful of games that could take its place, but I'm probably going to pick one that's not like insanely, like an insanely long JRPG. I have, as much as I love my 150-hour JRPGs, I do kind of need a little bit of a break from them. That way we're cycling games a little quicker. So, at moment, I'm thinking either Yakuza 1 or Blueprints. Those are the 2 most likely candidates for what's going to take over that slot. Yeah. That said, I think that is about all I have to say administratively. So, yeah. I think we can go ahead and get started on the actual game. And let's hope and pray that Celeste behaves today. Come on. Come on. There we go. Thank you, Celeste. All right, so to quickly go over the plan for today, if you notice, we are big chillin'. It is time for a little bit more 4B Goldenberry. What are we looking at time-wise right now? I did beat 3B, yes. It was definitely a lot worse than any of the Seasides or 1 or 2B, but it wasn't terrible. In fact, I think I beat it faster than 3A. So, yeah. Took me like, call it like 2.5 streams in aggregate, I think. There was 1 full stream and 2 partial streams. I don't know how much it would be totaled up, but that was about what it was. I know, I'm just that good. I'm just that good, Dex. Now watch me go fuck this shit up. now watch me take 5 streams to get 4B. Speaking of beating 4B, the plan tonight is just to focus on this. I am going to be trying to limit myself to not streaming. I'm trying to get streams like over and done with by 11. And for a little while that might mean that I just have to stream a little bit shorter. But yeah, I'm gonna unless the Goldenberry is looking super imminent at like 11 o'clock tonight, I'm gonna call it quits at 11, which gives us about 2.5 hours to work on this. Why did you put that on your wish list, Amy? Why did you put that on your wish list? And I think Dex sent something a little bit ago that I did not see. No, hold on. It was the funny story and then the Z thing. To petition to only talk like this in chat from now on. I didn't see that, but that's pretty funny. So yeah. Hold on, I just got a text. Trap with I'm not opening that page. I'm not gonna. I almost was just like, oh, let me check that out. Nope. Not, you almost had me, but I'm not doing it. I've had a good week so far. Awesome. All right. We are going to do segment practice. That's what I think we're going to do to start. Have I had a good week? Yes, I have been on vacation, so I would hope it was a good week. I have been away from the hustle and bustle of everyday life. Okay, no, that's totally fair, Dex. Fortunately, this was a good vacation. Woo! Nice. Congratulations, Azewil. Congratulations. All I need is a great big congratulations. Fuck! Can we save it? No, okay. I went too far down there. You don't even need to go down. I don't know why my brain keeps thinking I do, but... Alright. Just need a little bit to hopefully relearn this. I hope I haven't atrophied too much on this level. That would really suck if I had to relearn a bunch of rooms. I'm hoping to get to actual attempts on the earlier side. Oh, god damn it. That's totally fair, Dex. I have had that experience before. And, you know, like, I think it wasn't like it was all fun and games on this vacation. It was a family vacation after all, and especially with my family, that can get quite hectic. But I think on the whole, it was a largely good vacation. Ooh, I gotta do the turnarounds fast here. It was fun. Ooh, nice. I have a friend who's very into magic. Assuming that is indeed what you're talking about. Ooh, I wonder... Just to get the spacing a little better. That might work a little better? I don't know. I can't quite tell. Oh, I think what I was doing here last time was just delaying on that a little bit longer. Just to make the timing at the end of this room a little bit more consistent. Didn't do it this time, though. Oops. Because the problem is if you're too quick there, you end up with an issue where you get... Okay, nice. So we'll restart the chapter and do that as a whole. You end up with an issue where you bonk your head on the whatchamacallit. The bottom of the moving platform. I've been doing a lot of just walking off. I feel like I've been doing enough walking off just in the beginning of the stream to mark off tripping on air. Like, I'm doing a lot of tripping on air right now. You shouldn't walk off cliffs. Yeah, it's less than ideal. Damn. Alright, this room is tripping me up a little bit. To be fair, I feel like this is one of my least consistent rooms as a whole, which is why I'm glad it's the second room of the run. I would very much like to get this golden berry tonight. That'd feel nice. Because otherwise that'll mean I will have spent longer on 4B than 3B. And that would be a little rough. That would be a little bit of a... that would be a bit sad. I don't know why I just held the wrong direction there, but... I don't think 4B is usually considered to be harder. I think 3B is usually considered to be harder. Unless I'm wrong about that. What have you all heard about that? I see them both as hard. That's fair. I guess just like... It feels like I should struggle less with 4B because it doesn't have as heavy cycle-based stuff. My arch nemesis, cycle-based platforming. Oh, y'all get this. Okay. People, yeah, I don't like 3B because of cycles. Though admittedly, I beat it rather quickly, so I suppose I shouldn't complain too much. Ooh. I feel like the first checkpoint of this level is super long. Like, all of the room, just like the individual room length feels super long. Especially because you're doing a lot of this moving platform stuff. Okay, that was a no-death run of the first checkpoint. That's not bad. That didn't take too long. Don't speak too soon, brain. Don't speak too soon, brain. Oh, goddamn. There we go. God, that was bad. Yeah, all of these rooms are just kind of long. At least in my opinion. Alright, cool. Yeah, that's 2 separate runs, with, they weren't back-to-back, but it was pretty close to each other, 2 separate runs that, made it, that were deathless, so I'll take it. Okay, cool. Do I remember how to do this? Ah! Yeah, I clearly don't remember how to jump. Ooh, I needed the extra dash there at the end, right. Okay, just taking me just a second to remember how to do this. Ooh, it's this one. Okay. Oh, fuck. Nope, no, yeah, you go to the other side. I knew I was missing something. There we go. Ooh, this was the weirder one. So you do this, and then like that, and I've already messed up the movement kind of, but I'm just gonna like finish it real quick. Okay. So you go like that, then like that. Okay. Okay. Right. It'll take just a second for this room to come back to me, I think. This is one of the rooms that I'm not as good at. Cool. And then I think we just have, this is the final room of this segment. There we go. Okay, then we can restart chapter. Nice. It's coming back to me, slowly but surely. Fortunately, we can redo. There we go. Nice. Very quick, deathless checkpoint. Love to see it. Ooh, okay. While I'm practicing, I have a funny story to share with you all. So, while I was gone, that was a rather embarrassing death. While I was gone and visiting family, I got to see a cousin of mine that I haven't seen in, God, it could be as many as like 10 years. Like, I haven't seen this person in so very long. And the interesting thing about seeing this person for the first time is I found out that they are also a Celeste player. And they are, in fact, further along in their Golden Berry journey than I am. By which I mean they are at 201 Golden Berries. So this person is my cousin is low-key cracked at Celeste. Just kind of better than me. What? I promise I wasn't holding that direction. I promise I wasn't holding that way. Friends, I think I did the weird thing again. There we go. Oh, do we have Leo Sings on this one? We don't have Leo Sings on this one. That would literally be a free square, though. Like, that would actually be a free square. None on my level quite yet, but a couple are decent speedrunners, and one is expert on Strawberry Jam. Yeah, so my cousin hadn't started Strawberry Jam, but apparently they'd made it to, like, expert in the spring collab. So, like, one of the highest tiers on the like, collab that was kind of the predecessor to Strawberry Jam. So, hop the fuck off. As I said, my cousin is low-key goated at Celeste. Haha, I haven't even started! I just went right to Strawberry Jam! I do wonder, would it be weird going back to Spring Collab now? Is it still worth... Like, has Strawberry Jam kind of made it obsolete, or is it still worth going back to? I ask because I simply do not know. And Spring Collab didn't hold up as well? Okay, gotcha. Quality is questionable. Ooh, eek. Worth playing, but not the same quality? Okay. Gotcha. Better than my trash map. No, don't say that, Amy. Casually does some weird bullshit. It's okay. I think that was a 1 death. Or there were 2 deaths in one room, actually. So I spent months hyping up with ideas and on just, I can't even map the second room. All's skill, no uck. All's skill, no uck. I don't know if the missing L was a typo or not, but I love it all the same. Oh boy. Okay, yeah. Dex's keyboard is like having a breakdown mid-fucking stream. Rest in peace, Dex's keyboard. Like, this is so sad. The death of a keyboard. Season fitting for the death of a keyboard. Sorry. I'm laughing too hard at that. Hello, Gat. Welcome back. I hate adult life, but at least I can... That's the realest thing I've heard all day. That's actually the realest thing I've heard all day. Oh my god. That's a nice little recovery for that room. I hate adulting, but at least it lets me do this. Honestly, the best way to look at it. I cannot lie. That's like the best way to look at it. Like, yeah, adulting kind of sucks. But at least I can do this. I promise, I'm not actually that bad at this room. I have to adult all over the place. I mean, I have to work tomorrow. I think that counts as adulting all over the place. Though, okay, there is one super fun thing I'm doing tomorrow, which is I'm going to a concert tomorrow evening for the band Glass Animals. Should be lots of fun. I went to see them once last year, but they extended their tour and they're coming back through my area, so I can go a second time. I don't think it's fair compensation. Facts. I do like my concerts, yes. I'm a big fan of live music. I think it's a lot of fun. Guys, are they actually just all going out at once? Oh no! This run is trash. This run is trash. Ah, shit. I went too fast. Sonic said gotta go fast, but he never told me what happened if I went too fast. Okay. Nope. Okay, at least we got that room quickly. Okay, I kind of hate the fact that just 30 seconds on Pate and I made a room better than what I was doing. You finally got something! I'm so happy for you. I have to press the D and L real hard. Oh my god. That sounds like hell. I'm so sorry. Sorry, I had to just a quick jamming break. This is fine. It's fine. All right, let's get back to it. I got the first deathless run of this checkpoint very quickly. The second one is not behaving quite so well. That's okay. That's okay. It's a natural reaction to my beauty. Sorry. That is a clip. There's a quote from Psyche K, one of my favorite comedy anime. Oh god. Let me win. How's it hanging? It is hanging okay. You missed me talking about it, but I have a concert tomorrow night. It's a Glass Animals concert. They are shockingly enough going to be within my area twice in as many years, so I'm taking advantage of that fact because like they actually don't go on tour very often. I was just talking about, like, the stream schedule going forward, I think, when you left, so, if you want, I can give you a quick rundown of it once again. One death. Yeah, that one was one death. Not too bad, not too bad. So we've had 1 0 death, 1 1 death, and 1 2 death so far. Not too bad, not too bad. Even though I kind of unlocked in there for a second. Let's bring it back. Let's bring it back. So far, so good on this practicing. Don't wanna jinx it too early, but it's looking decently promising so far. Ba-da-da. Oh. Ooh, almost went too late there. I was expecting that to be, Ooh. Okay, we're good. I was expecting that to be too early, but it definitely was not. Okay, I don't know why, but the dash into this fuck-ass tunnel throws me off a lot. There we go. I have had 1 0 death. And now I have had less. Hold on just a second. Okay. I was just imagining it all along. This could have been a 0 death run, but I got distracted by something mid-attempt and very much died. Alright, the last 2 attempts have, even though they've both been 1 death each, they've been good enough. And the death on this one was mostly because I got distracted. So I'm gonna go ahead and call it good on this checkpoint. Just to make sure I have enough time to practice the later stuff. Great. Yes, yes. How could I forget? The mega... Ooh. Turns out people love it. Oh my god, I'm so glad to hear that. Yes, yes. Remember the movement. There we go. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And I remember the spacing on these being kind of tight. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. Ooh, and then what the fuck was I doing on this one? And then I was doing that, right? than that. Okay. Ah! Shit. We're okay. We'll make it work. Right. You have to do that, don't you? It's not quite the way I was remembering it. Ah! Nope. Don't hate me. Could you repeat what you said? Yeah. It was just, I was just going through stream schedule. That was it. Like when you left. I was just going through stream schedule, both like long and short term. So if you want me to give you a quick rundown of that, I certainly can. This is the 500 clutches room. It is very easy to, like this, you absolutely can clutch this room out. Okay, so here's the deal, CD. For the next few weeks, we will be on the 4 streams a week schedule. It will be Persona, D&D, Celeste, and our final summer mini-series. That final summer mini-series should start this Friday. In the short term, what that means is we have Celeste tonight, we'll have the summer mini-series Friday, we'll have Persona on Sunday as usual, and then we'll have D&D on Monday. Wednesday and Friday aren't necessarily the days I'm going to keep Celeste in the summer mini-series, but that is what it's going to be for this week. Okay, now I'm actually not imagining that there's a knock on my door, so give me just a second on that, and I will, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Hopefully y'all didn't hear me and my sister yapping too much. She has come back bearing gifts. That's right, my coffee. Longtime viewers may have noticed my conspicuous lack of a mention of the coffee I was drinking. That was because it wasn't here yet. But now it is. I do also here, not too long, I should go, I need to go move out. It's real low, fucking chore hours, because I need to go, I'm washing my sheets, and I need to go move them from the washer to the dryer at some point soon. That way I have something to sleep on tonight. Okay, cool. It's a real chores stream. I'll probably get a cup of water while I'm doing my laundry to accompany my coffee. Because I'm feeling a touch dehydrated. Did you see my update? I've been going to folk sessions and using it there, or a friend has been using their copy in a bunch. Giving out 20 copies? That's awesome. That's so cool to hear. I'm glad it's gaining a bunch of traction. Okay. We had a slight kerfuffle in the beginning of that room. Yes. 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 Okay. Fortunately, I remembered that strategy, and double fortunately, it seems to be on the more consistent side. Oh yeah, for sure. I totes get that X. Oh shit. That was on the goofier side for deaths. Fuck! Come on. What the hell? Am I not pressing the jump key hard enough? Like, what the fuck? Like, tell me why ain't nothing but a me. Wait. Ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why. Come on. Come on. Come on! I promise I know how to play this game. Why am I struggling so fucking bad with specifically this room? Yeah, Loaf v Clouds? Battle of the Century for some reason. In my humble opinion, Okay, finally. Never mind. Why am I struggling so much with this specific room? There we go. I do sure remember. The issue is not that I'm not pressing the grab button. The issue is that I wasn't pressing right. Or whatever button I needed to press to actually, like, touch the wall. That one I might actually be forgetting. God frickin' damn it. I feared that would happen eventually. I think that's the hardest part of this room for me, is just this beginning section. It helps if you input the inputs you need to beat the room. Ah, I never thought of that. You're so wise in the ways of Celeste. There we go. Alright, nice. That time we got it first try. There we go. Mostly just the kerfuffle on that one room. So sad. So sad. What? I swear I wasn't pressing down. I swear. I messing up that room so much? That room is easy. Or easier than most of the rest of them. Ugh. Try ducking here? How so? Like here? Oh my god! I didn't even realize you could do that! I'm just a little dumb! Oh boy. That's so much easier. And also like every other game. Ah, yes, Tass. I've heard of this legendary gamer before. No! No! I'm so sad! No more backspace key, you just gonna get what you get. I love that energy. That's the energy I wish to bring to all of my future endeavors. No, no. Damn it. Fuck. Me when I forget. I mean, that kind of worked, though. The fact that that kind of worked is shocking. Didn't hear anything you said? Oh my god. You got the stream schedule though, right? I think I do remember you saying you got that, right? Alright. Was there anything else I needed to respond to from UCD? Let me go check real quick. Alright, I think we're big chillin'. Oh, I was talking about the... I was talking about the Glass Animals concert I'm going to... I think that was what I was trying to tell you about. I'm pretty sure. Fuck. You know, it might be better to just neutral dash there. Nope. That made it worse. Just do my old janky ass strat. Yep, that's fine. Perfect muscle memory to type meow. And then messes it up. Oh, rest in peace. Ah, no! and jump to the lower earlier. I will try to remember to do that. I will try to remember to do that. I think I've done that once before, and it actually kind of worked, so hopefully I can do that again. There we go. You built your wall. Kinda. Cool. Wait. Low versus Clouds, Part 8. No! I should not be messing this room up so much. What? Brain. Come on. Lock in. Lock the fuck back in. Lock the fuck back in. There we go. Twist and shout and let it all out. I will do just that. You have a great evening. Have a great evening and rest well, Dex. No. Oop. We're okay. Nifty. Damn, like three rooms in that run were like solid, like just right on the money, and then the other two were just completely ruinous. Why? Brain. Why would you do that? Rest in peace, CD's Wi-Fi. Oh my god. Before it goes out again, I'm going to a Glass Animals concert tomorrow. God, I've been doing that a lot in both of these first two rooms. Alright, let's hope and pray that CD actually got that message. CD actually heard what I had to say. What band? Glass Animals. Tomorrow night. I guess that part also got lost. Also, just in case that wasn't a joke, CD, it is not Glass Peach, it is Glass Animals. Today is the 6th, tomorrow's the 7th. Today is also a Wednesday, so tomorrow's a Thursday. I feel like maybe half of what I'm saying. What is happening, CD? This is so bad. I feel like at most half of the words in my mouth, that come out of my mouth, are actually being heard by CD. Likely even less. It's honestly so disorienting, because I'm even having trouble just telling which parts you missed. Fuck this shit. We're restarting this chapter. Fuck this bullshit. What? There we go. God damn. What the fuck? Okay. Cool. I don't want to be an adult. That's so fair. Alright, in case you can hear this, CD, I, Leo Arcturus, will be going to a Glass Animals concert tomorrow night. The day of the week that tomorrow night is Thursday. The day of the month is the 7th. I have a feeling CD's internet cut out again. God damn it. Gat is putting the lyrics in the description. Gat is putting the lyrics in the comments section. That was like 2 deaths on that run, I think. That was one of the better ones so far. Oh shit, okay. I mean, that did work. That just wasn't how I usually do that. No. I'm restarting this. I just want a deathless run. What is this bullshit? I spoke too soon. The first 2 checkpoints were going so well. There we go. Oh, Jesus. I almost made it work, but I couldn't dash fast enough. Test. I see your test, CD. What the fuck? Okay. Are you so back, CD? All right, time to practice the recovery. All for what? That was such a good on-purpose throw, I know. Yes, you are absolutely 100% correct in that information. God damn. I'm back to being bad at this room. Am I? Yes, 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 yes. Fuck. Alright, that was such a good intentional throw of me to practice the recovery. And then I fucked it up anyways. Alright, so how long have you been lagging, CD? Have you not been lagging at all? Or was there some lag in the beginning and you just kept it? Okay, that makes sense. You know what? Let's mark off successful CD Gaslight. Like, for at least the first 2 or 3 times, Gat has been betrayed, CD. You betrayed Gat. There we go. My semester courses actually end tomorrow. Nice to hear. Okay, finally. Fucking shit. Oh, we got a full run. We got a deathless run of that checkpoint. Oh my god. Well, as one may expect, I am quite excited to see glass animals tomorrow. Alright, we'll call that good, even though that wasn't even slightly consistent. Cool. Ooh. Ooh. And then you do... This room's not too hard. You're too, but, it does require me remembering what I have to do. Did you just type redeem to notify Lee? That's... I want to be mad, but that's actually pretty damn funny. Oof. Oh shit, you gotta grab. Ba 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 da da ba ba. Okay. What was that? Oh yeah, you actually totally can make it just all the way down there. Let's see if we can do that again. Can you fucking work? You know what? Even though I don't have to do it, I think I am gonna do it anyways. Oh, I know. Okay. Because it just, like, preps... it for no other reason than it feels like it preps me better for what comes after it. That was close. Your eyes, you'll be here, sir. 1,2,3,4,5時々本当に寝たいでもこのワードできない Ohやすみあやすみあやすみあやすおやすみおやすみ Close your eyes and you'll leave this dream おやすみおやすみI know that it's hard to do. There we go. And then you do that. Oh, shit. Hydrate or dihydrate. I will get that in just a sec, Ozzy. That also gives me a good opportunity to go check on my laundry. Let's fucking go. I will be a clean sheets having motherfucker. Okay, this, I don't remember this cassette room being this wonky. What the hell is Shatter Song? Oh, wait, hold on. I think I know what I'm doing somewhat wrong here. God. Red Grandmaster? Yeah! I'm totally gonna do that sometime. Really? Okay, that needs to be a neutral dash, and I keep, like, the 2 times I've gotten up there so far, I have forgotten that it needs to be a neutral dash. I swear. There we go. Alright, we do still need to re-practice that final checkpoint real quick, but I am going to go get that hydrate or dihydrate done, and I'm also going to change my clothes over. So I'm going to put you guys on, what's it called? Pause real quick. Nope, not there. What time is it? Ooh. I don't want to spend too much more time on this last checkpoint, but we should spend at least a little bit of the time. So, we'll be right back, tab back over, and I will be back soon. I am back. I am back. Why is there a bug in my fucking water? What is this shit? There's a bug in my fucking water. It's alive. Oh. You free? Damn. Shoutouts bug in the water. Okay. Are you scarable folk, or will you show him who's boss? Good question. I am not quite sure I understand. I think if we do this all in one chunk, we can get it before... Yeah, just barely. Red Grandmaster is just to scare scarable folk. Oh, I'll show him who's boss sometime in the next year or two. We are hydrating. And then we are jumping into spikes, I guess. Whatever. God damn it. Nope, we needed more boost. Okay, up and over and around. There we go. Okay, well, at least we got the final room without too much issue. I'm losing my shit to overcharged toys. That's so fair. That's me with Legos. Like, I would be buying so many more Legos if they weren't as expensive as they are. Check general. What is this? Okay. 10 volts. Uh-oh, I know where this is going. It's already hilarious at 25 volts. Okay, that was worth pausing stream for. That was so worth pausing stream for. No! It was almost goated. Why? Why? Tell me why ain't nothing but a heartbreak. Tell me why ain't nothing but a mistake. Tell me why I never wanna hear you say I want it that way. You are my fire, the one desire. Believe when I say I want it that way. Oh my god. Aw, thanks, Amy. Appreciate it. What? Why do I suck at this room all of a sudden? That's so sad. Come on, I can bring it back, please. Please. Got 5 fire emojis out of 5? Wow. I cannot believe I've won such a prestigious award. Oh my god. I'm really struggling with that chunk down there. Alright, we're gonna keep doing this room a few more times, I think. Because I think this is the one I'm most consistently struggling with. I need to chain more momentum off of that block. I'm getting too nervous on it now, I think. The hydrogen pop ball. Why such an oddly specific metaphor? Ba-da, 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 yeah. Ba-da, ba-da. Cool. Obviously got a mid-air super that. Ah, clearly. That's clearly where it's all going wrong. No! Try it. Look set up. I'll give it a go, I guess. I'm not sure it's set up. I'll try it again though, just in case. Kinda. No, you're just slightly too high. Then mid-air demo and nope. Oh god. There we go. All right. Come on, brain. Okay. Oh, god damn it. Wait, what the fuck? CD. Wait. Why is there a Weezer review in why is there Weezer review in chat? Was this just completely unprompted? Why? Why does Twitch chat keep breaking and not letting me scroll up? God, fuck off. Fuck you. Okay. There we go. Yeah, that kind of just dropped out of nowhere. 8+ out of 10. I'll take it. I like it a bit more than that, but I will take it. I will take it because I do like that song a lot. Forgive your foolish father. He did the best that he could do. You are his daughter, and he'd do anything for you. Alright, I'm gonna switch to doing attempts now. I want at least an hour of actual attempts tonight. Even if the ending is a little shaky. Yeah, I think it's just it's a really, I think that's a really bang up song. I'm expecting a first try fluke. You're gonna be disappointed, I promise. But yeah, I do also just really like how Rivers is like exploring his relationship with fatherhood on that track. I think it's really cool. And especially if you do ever end up listening to that whole album, it does have a lot of like themes of fatherhood running throughout it, and so it does also act as like a culminating moment for all of that, which I think is quite cool in the context of the album. I gotta remember that you don't actually need to go down there. Like, you don't even need to duck. Ooh, okay, hold on. Damn it. Said album was Hellfire. Nice. I haven't quite... I've listened to that album like a couple times through at this point, but I do actually still need to give it... I'm giving you another chance. I do still need to give it like a more thorough listening, I think. There were a lot of moments on there that like really stuck out to me to begin with that I liked a lot. But I need to give it a more like thorough, like deep listen as well. There we go. Alright, at least we're past first checkpoint. That didn't take too long. By which I mean it took 3 attempts, which isn't too bad. Oh, fuck. Have I played Balatro? No, I have not. I have seen people play a lot of Balatro. Because I do also own it, so I'm hoping to try it out eventually. But I'm late to everything. Stop giving me chances, it's not gonna happen. I'm too unlocked in right now. Have you tried Balatro X Chess? No. I'm giving you another chance. Give your foolish father. He did the best that he could do. You are his daughter. He'll do anything for you. It's not... I am too bad. I'm not good enough at the second room of this run for you to keep giving me chances. It's specifically this fuck-ass room. God damn it. I do appreciate it though, Gat. I do appreciate your your faith and trust in my Celeste skills, even if they perhaps aren't quite up to snuff. I hate to say it, but I'm actually a little mixed on Hellfire. It's just a lot concentrated in a single album. I hadn't really hearted. As of right now, it's very hard to give it a score. That actually makes sense. It's a very, like, intense album, I think, and it's not shy about that at all. It is very content to just throw everything at you at once and let you figure it out. What? Alright, well that was a decent-ish run. We got to, what, like room 8 or something like that, I think? 8 of 20 or 21. Oh, for sure. The other one that I really like, I think it has like race in the title or something. It's one of the longer titles. Oh shit, okay. No. Damn it. Yeah, here, what's that song called real quick while I'm thinking about it? Ooh, speaking of music, the race is about to begin. There we go. I like that one a lot. Speaking of music tangents, while we're on them, I have I think a new top 3 album of the year for me. It is, called, Paper Doll by Quinny. I'm currently placing it at as my 3rd favorite album of the year so far. Just slightly behind The Scholars by Carson Tedfest. It is a very low-key album. It's super ephemeral and trancey, but I like it quite a lot. I think it's very immaculate vibes, and it like lyrically it does a super good job with imagery, like just super evocative imagery and that kind of thing. It's quite nice. What? I am really not spacing those spikes very well today. But yes, there is a new one, and I actually very much would recommend that album. If that sort of thing sounds appealing to you. It's not. It's very not rock music. It's on the... It does have a fair bit of production going on in the background, but it's often a bit more subtle, and it lets the more acoustic stuff take the spotlight. If I had to pick, I really love the closer on that album, My Secret. And Rain Machine is a goated song as well. What else? Rain Machine. Oh, the title track, Paper Doll. The lead single Baja Bird is quite good too, and I'm cooked. And the opener, A New Shade of Blue, I also quite like that one. But honestly, the whole album is quite a vibe. I will say, I think the second leg of the album is a little bit stronger than the first, just as a whole. But it is a super fun experience, a super pleasant experience regardless. My secret has been added to the Loaf playlist. Nice. Ooh, nice. We're only at 10 songs. But yes, new Quinny album, very, very good. I haven't had any albums where I'm like super confident calling them an S tier yet this year, but I've had a lot where I'm just like, this is a strong A+. I think I've got 5 albums that I'm like tentatively, like preliminarily considering to be an A+ right now. I'll check in just a second once I die here. Emotional Fraud is pretty damn good. I love that song a lot, CD. I love that song a lot already. Shoutouts, Jukebox the Ghost. Did you listen to Phantasmagorical, the like opener track yet, as well, or just Emotional Fraud? It's just like a Phantasmagorical opening is just like a 1-minute quick like intro track. I made a strat. Oh god, what is this? All of the fast bubbling. Oh no. I don't like that. Mostly because I know I couldn't do it. But I'm very much digging those 2 new songs from the upcoming Jukebox the Ghost album. I'm very excited for that. Wow, not great. Not off to a great start tonight, I must say, on these attempts. That's okay, though. Let me think. Is there any other music stuff I wanted to talk about? Ooh, I'm not sure I have given everyone my updated opinions on, After Laughter by Paramore. That album has grown on me massively since I started listening to it. I think that album is just super, super strong. It does a really good job, like, addressing the, like, exhaustion, burnout, depression, anxiety, fears of getting older, that kind of stuff. It's just, it's kind of, like, underneath its surface, it's a little bit of a depressing album, but I really am digging it, and it does just a great job addressing a lot of those themes. Yes, absolutely, CD. Both of those are quite good. But I must say, I'm a bit more partial to Brand New Eyes over Riot, even though there are definitely a lot of tracks on Riot that I enjoy. Admittedly, After Laughter is, like, it's less... The lyrics retain their punk sensibilities, but it's definitely less of a rocker than a lot of their previous albums have been. which is not to its detriment. I'd say it leverages its more subdued style very well. I'm just a little bit caught in the middle. I try to keep going, but it's not that simple. It seems I'm a little bit caught in the middle. I gotta keep moving or they call me a quitter. Yeah, I'm caught in the middle. That's one of my favorites on the album, Caught in the Middle. Though I also really enjoy the opener, Hard Times, which is the most popular one, and Rose Colored Boy, and Fake Happy, and I guess the like sleeper hit for me was Idol Worship into Untitled, which structurally, even though I don't think they sound super similar, structurally reminds me of Teeth. Like the two songs together remind me of Teeth by Cage the Elephant, in that you've got this more like raucous musical first half, and then you've got this sort of like extended instrumental outro with narration at the end. Neutral Milk Hotel reference. What? Am I missing something? Regardless, though, absolutely goated album. And even the tracks that I didn't mention in my little tangent there are all quite good in their own way. It's a nice package experience as well. What the fuck? Am I thinking of the wrong song? Hold on, CD? I was thinking of Neutral Milk Hotel. I said the wrong thing because Neutral Milk Hotel does the same bullshit. You're right. Thank you for catching me. It's Idol Worship into No Friend. That's what it is in After Laughter. Though, as I have mentioned several times, Ghost into Untitled is one of my favorite parts of In the Aeroplane Over the Sea. Where the fuck am I? Oh, I'm up there. My apologies for the confusion. I have been listening to more of Neutral Milk Hotel, though mostly the, like, those songs that I really like, which are Holland and then Ghost into Untitled. I will listen to the whole album again at some point soon, but those have just been the ones I've been vibing with the most. Anything else? I talked about Quero Quero Bonito before I went away last time. Ooh, a band I've talked a little bit about on the channel, The Last Dinner Party, is actually doing back-to-back album years, and they released the lead single off of their next album I think it's called This Is the Killer Speaking, which is a really fun one. It's a very good start, I would say. I listened to the new AJR song, Betty. It's pretty good. I like it decently enough. Yeah, just a decent, solid AJR song. They are releasing a new EP coming up later this year. I gotta hear it. God damn. I did not expect AJR Drop to to cause this level of excitement from CD. What? The runs are not going good. Forget the 2-hour mark. I was unlocked in by like hour 1. To be fair to myself, I am a bit out of practice, and I haven't had a ton of opportunities to play this game in the past month or so, so I think some inconsistencies in my playing can be excused. It is a little unfortunate, though, because the beginning of the stream was actually going quite well. I kind of degraded from there as I progressively got less and less locked in. But yeah, plenty of bands I know and love are coming out with new material this year, which I'm excited to see. I thought that I was worried that wouldn't be the case given how packed last year was. But several of the artists I really like are doubling down with back-to-back album years. And a lot of the ones who didn't drop last year are dropping this year as well, so it all kind of works out. I think the Army, the Navy is in the studio again too, so they may there's a chance they drop a new album this year too. Which I'm excited for, because the last single that they released was very good. It's called Dirty Laundry. That one was quite good. Oh, and then I guess last little, to wrap up the music tangents, I listened today to an album that was recommended to me by my cousins, called Sunburn by Dominic Fike. I was very pleased with my first listen. It had just really good vibes, a lot of groovy, well put together beats. What I caught of the lyrical content on the first listen seemed fairly engaging and nuanced. I was very, very pleased with the first listen on that, and I will be going back and listening to more of it. So that was a very solid recommendation from my cousins. Shout out to them. I will not be saying their names out loud on stream for privacy reasons, but shout outs to my cousins for the Sunburn recommendation. Alright, I've made it to this room several times in runs so far, but that little maneuver right there has eluded me every time for some reason. That was the best song I've heard in my life. God damn. God, please no. No. I hate this tunnel. I hate it so much. Fuck that tunnel so fucking much. Ah! I was spending so much effort crashing out over the tunnel, I forgot to play the game well. Truly a Leo Arcturus moment. Yeah, Sunburn by Dominic Fike, very good album. We'll be continuing to listen to it. We'll update everyone on my opinions of it when I have a bit more specific things to say. I should also mention that a lot of this was instigated because my cousins actually, without getting too much into the specifics, while we were visiting, they took a couple days to go to Lollapalooza without me, because I didn't have tickets. And they got to see a bunch of shows that I would have really liked to see. like Bleachers and Olivia Rodrigo and Sabrina Carpenter. Magdalena Bay was technically there as well, but it was on a day that they didn't go. So was Tyler, the Creator. I think seeing a Tyler, the Creator show in concert would be really freaking cool. I'm not sure I'd buy tickets to just Tyler, though. I do like Tyler's music a lot, but I'm not sure I'd buy a ticket to just him. So I think, like, it would be very cool, actually, to see him in a venue, or in a, like, setting like Lollapalooza. So if a chance like that ever opens up to me again, I may very well take it. But I thought you like him. I do. It's just, he's gotten very big at this point, and so his tickets, like, tickets to see just him individually are very expensive now. I know you're making a joke, by the way, but I am just further elaborating on the reasoning. Tickets to see just him are very expensive, and to be honest, it ain't even like it's mostly just I'm not sure I'd see any artist for that much money. The most I think I've ever spent on a concert ticket so far was to go see 21 Pilots. And I bought those day of, and they weren't too bad. I think it was like $130-ish to see 21 Pilots live. Which I felt was worth it, especially since we were able to get in pretty close. Like, we didn't have floor tickets, but we were very low down in the stands, so we were quite close to the stage. Same thing with MCR tickets. Like, God, I would love to see that band. But unless I magically manage to get into, like, the artist presale and nab some tickets for face value, I do not think I could pay for that. I do not think I could stomach the prices. They are just too big right now. Frick. I keep fumbling. You can kind of recover from that. Did you see the unreleased Paper Kingdom song they did last set? You told me about it. You told me about it, CD, but I didn't see it. I haven't seen it or heard it myself. Have they just been live streaming the show? Their shows? Because to be honest, it might be fun to, like, live stream one of their shows. Fish has done that a lot recently. Like, they've switched to, they basically, most shows at this point, I think, they offer just a live stream of it so you can watch from home. People started calling it Couch Tour, which I find funny. It's a shame. I kind of wish more bands did that, especially bands of that size that could probably afford to do so. I think that's quite a good idea from Fish to, like, live stream more of their shows. Though, to be honest, because Fish is so, like, contingent upon the live experience, there's just a huge amount of investment they've made in, like, preserving and cataloging their live shows. Like, you can find the recordings from most of their live shows for the past, like, better part of 2 decades, probably. Fuck. Okay. I just think it'd be cool if more bands did that more frequently. Actually, I remember back during quarantine, AJR did a very cool, like, live stream show that they did no audience. It was just for the live stream, but they did a live stream show, and they had some pretty nifty like acrobatic effects that they had going on. Though I must say, having gone to see AJR live about twice now, they do put on a very good show live. Lots of energy, lots of like interesting visuals and like stunts and stuff like that. They are very entertaining shows to see live. Performances, yeah, absolutely, CD, absolutely. Ha, fuck. I am just not getting out of that first checkpoint right now. It is kind of rough. The first checkpoint just feels so irritating to me, because it's just long. And there's a lot of waiting involved. Like, I'm not even sure I'd say the rooms themselves are super long, or like size-wise, they don't necessarily take up a ton of space, but like, it feels like there's just a lot of waiting and like slower movement that you have to deal with in the first checkpoint. Ooh, I really hope we get some, I'm gonna hop back on the Glass Animals concert tangent right now. I'm really, really hoping that now that we're a little bit later in the tour, they're willing to pull from their back catalog a little bit more. Because we only got one song from their first album, the last concert I went to go see. We only got the most popular song from their first album, Gooey, but I would really love to see some of the other ones. Like, I would love a Pools, a Black Mambo, even a Word. Like, come on, Glass Animals. Y'all have done the promotion for your most recent album. Give us Zaba! I've made that exact mistake multiple times tonight, and it's very irritating. It's starting to peeve me quite a bit. I also really want to hear Season 2, Episode 3. Come on, Glass Animals. Give me a Season 2, Episode 3. That's one of my favorite songs by them. I would always take an Agnes, of course, as well. Trying to think. That's such a missed opportunity, MCR. Come on, y'all are better than that. Y'all are better than that. Yippee! Congratulations, CD. And all I need is a great big congratulations. I have to go to bed now. Alright, fair enough, CD. enjoy your evening, get some sleep, rest up well, and finish strong. Have a fabulous, fabulous evening. Or I guess night at this point, I suppose. Ba-da-da. I gotta go too. Everyone is leaving me. What the fuck? Alright, good night, everyone. Y'all have a great evening. No. Don't worry, Amy. I'm just joking. I'm only joking, I won't believe a thing that you said. What are you smoking? I'm just a fucking with your head. Call me crazy, then I'll figure it. Okay, at least we made it past this room. It's not the first time tonight we have, but we definitely haven't been making it past super often. That was close. Oh my god. Ooh. Spooky. No! What the fuck? I entered that bubble super awkwardly and I wasn't sure what to do with my hands and I did the wrong thing. Which makes twice, I think, that a run has died to that room tonight. Which is unfortunate, because it's not one of the harder rooms. I'm definitely getting to the point with this level where I'm just very exhausted with the early parts. Especially given how much waiting you have. Oh my fucking god. Especially given how much waiting you have to do. Like, these rooms ain't fast. There we go. Ah, hello, pumpkin. Welcome in. You literally showed up after everyone else left. I don't think anyone's left in chat at this point. Oh, Azeweeb too. Okay, fair enough. Oh, shit. Fuck. Okay. At least we got a run to that point. Huh? What's going on? 10 out of 10. What? I feel like someone probably subscribed or resubscribed, but it just hasn't shown up on screen yet? The order in which I get notifications from Twitch is so out of whack. I swear. Oh shit, I forgot to grab the golden berry, which means I need to mark off that dumbass bingo square. You know what? I'm gonna mark off someone's busy with anything else because Pumpkin was busy with work. I also definitely died because I was reading chat once, so let me go mark that off real quick as well. There was a good saving the run moment as well, so we can mark that off. I can't think of any super egregious death by dying in the wrong directions, but I feel like there has been one. But how you doing, Pumpkin? Alright. Yo, Pumpkin, are you still there? I don't know if you remember, but a while back I recommended, I think it was Baja Bird by Quinny to you. I was just talking with CD a little bit ago about the entire album. Well, more like I was recommending the album to anyone who cared to listen. And so if you liked Baja Bird, which I think I remember you did, you may like the rest of the album too. The whole thing is quite good. Especially like the back half of it. Alright, it has been slow moving, but we have been pushing our daily personal best. I don't know how much you heard of what I just said, Pumpkin, but I recommended a song, I believe, called Baja Bird to You by Quinny a few weeks back. And that entire album has recently dropped. And I think you liked that song, so you might like the rest of the album too. My auditory processing is Bjorked. Okay, fair enough. Ugh. The fucking first part of this room is... The first part of this level is really getting to me right now. It's pissing me off just a little bit. You know what? I will just text you about it after stream. Wow, crazy. I made it through the first checkpoint? Never before seen footage. Oh, hi, Fake. Not much. I haven't been playing super well tonight, so nothing crazy. Fuck. Come on. What? There we go. What? Why do I keep somehow managing to instant bubble coming out of that fucking, Sorry, crashing out just a little bit. I keep managing to just, hold on. There you go. I keep managing to instant bubble somehow coming out of that dash. I don't know why that's happening. I'm actually deliberately not instant bubbling, so I have a little bit more time to adjust my finger position, but it's not working. I think what's happening is I'm getting too aggressive and accidentally hitting one of the bumpers that I have dash assigned to. If I were to guess, that is the issue. I let go of the up key too early. Yeah, I've just been struggling to get past the first checkpoint, which is irritating because I was actually doing quite good on it. I was actually doing quite good at it in practice at the beginning of stream, but not anymore. 'Twas a fluke, I fear. That might be the best call. All I really did was what I did was I swapped crouch dash and one of the other dash buttons for strawberry jam, but to be honest, I probably just should completely unbind that other one. I really snuck myself in there. What? No. I promise I wasn't holding up. Though, to be honest, that's definitely death by dashing in the wrong direction. Which gives us a bingo! Death by dashing in the wrong direction, saving the run, someone's busy with anything else, and musical tangents. Yeah, you know what? Just for the sake of it, I'm not entirely sure this is what is causing it, but let's... We have dash set to X and Y? Oh, hold on. I want to unbind. Yeah, hold on. Crouch dash, clear, and then B. I think we're good. I think we're big chilling now. Okay, bumpers no longer do anything. Good to go. Will this fix the issue? Probably not. But at the very least, it rules it out. Cursed. Yeah, no, you're so right. I think tilt is starting to affect me. To be fair though, I'm only really planning on going for another like 10 minutes or so at this point they're kind of more just desperate attempts than anything else. I wasn't expecting too much since I have been not streaming Celeste very much for the past month or so. Like, it's been 2 weeks since the last time I played Celeste, and it was 2 weeks from the last time to the time before, so we've just got like 10 minutes at this point. I'm just trying to see if I can like force a run deep enough to get at least like a good distance PB or something. But yeah, I wouldn't say the golden berry is very imminent at this point. I think I need to do a fair bit more practicing. And to be honest, I think I'm just like kind of exhausted and worn out on these earlier checkpoints, and so it's just getting hard to get runs deeper in. It gets for the better for your health. That's fair. It's not like... Yeah, no, maybe you're right. I'll at least keep going until like... probably like 5 more minutes-ish, I think. Maybe I won't. That death was egregious enough. I feel like it might be a sign. That death was bad enough. Yeah, that death was bad enough that I think I might just call it. Ick. Disgusting. Alright, I know that was a bit of a shorter stream, but I am back now, so streaming will be a bit more regular going forward. Just to run through stream schedule real quick, we have our final summer mini-series, the secrety one that is starting on Friday. Hope to see you all there for that. It's a very intensely silly game. Do not take it seriously when you see the title. Promise you, do not take it too seriously. We'll be doing Persona 3 on Sunday, and most likely we'll be doing D&D on Monday next week. I have not decided when the next Celeste stream will be next week, though I imagine it'll be like somewhere in the Tuesday to Thursday range. I'll try and make up my mind on that sooner rather than later, that way y'all know. But that's what we're looking at right now. For a bit more like midterm scheduling stuff, I've mentioned this before, but my semester is coming up soon. So once we are done with the final summer mini-series, I will be cutting back to 3 streams per week. So it will be D&D, Persona, and Celeste for a little while. A bit more long-term than that, Persona is going to be coming to an end. I wouldn't say like super soon, but probably by year's end, if not a little bit before that. And so I have a couple games lined up that we could do that I could replace that slot with. One of which is Blueprints, and the other of which is Yakuza 1. Though, who knows? Maybe I'll throw a complete curveball and do something else. You never know. I'm just that kind of guy. With all that being said, I think that's about all I had to say from an administrative perspective tonight. So, I'm tired. I clearly am not playing very well anymore, so we're going to go ahead and call it here. I do still want to thank everyone so much for watching. It has been fun, even if I haven't been playing the best. Appreciate y'all for sticking around. We had Fake Pumpkin, Azeweeb, CD Amy Dex tonight. Oh, and Gat, I think, as well. Yeah. Anyone else I'm missing? Azeweeb, Amy, CD, Gad, Fake, Pumpkin. I think that was everyone. So yeah, thank you all so much for sticking around. I quite appreciate it. And I said Dex as well, right? Yeah, anyways. Yeah, thank you all so much. I do quite appreciate it. I hoped at the end. Yes, fair enough, yes. Much appreciated, Fake. Thanks for looking out for me. I do appreciate it. So, with all that said, I shall be wrapping things up. Thank you all so much, and I'll see you on Friday. Ciao!